Made it to the weekend, adventurers on the rise, solving riddles and casting missiles, throwing daggers at their eyes. If you're into fortune and glory and tales of the heart and soul, finding clues, knocking out some fools, depending on how they roll. It's D&D, yeah, with the Epic Square. It's D&D, yeah, with the Epic Square. They got the shit and they got the dice, the treasures of the past. It's D&D, with the Epic Square. What is good, everybody? Welcome back to D&D with the Ethnic Squares here on twitch.tv/Patel. I'm Patel, and we are joined by the fabulous Ethnic Squares.
Hey.
What up?
What up?
Great stuff. Up first, it's my pleasure to introduce our resident rogue guy in a Raven Oak. It seems like someone is about to lose an eyeball or several today. The best brewer in this or any land, as sharp with their wit as they are with their daggers. It's the Master of Mayhem. It's Flora Jessie.
It's me.
I think you're going to be living up to that Master of Mayhem tag today.
Oh, that's the plan. That's the plan.
Great stuff. And thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate that. Next up, it's our Elven Ranger Pavato, when challenge arises that he can't solve with his mind. His longbow and twin short swords are more than enough. The Tree Whisperer adding a dash of sack to his fine cocktail of companions. It's the wonderful Robin GL, who's also subscribed for 10 months. 8 months straight. Thank you so much. How are you, my friend?
I'm good.
Even more describes as LollyFox12 gifting a sub to Lucy.
Oh, she just beat me to it. That's why mine didn't go through.
We're gonna hype traded everything. Speaking of the best part in the business, no creature can best itself in Adventurous Sky with a song or their cutting words. The Doctor of Who is more positive than the sound of a PlayStation trophy popping. Host of the phenomenal Locking It Down every Thursday on YouTube. It's the ludicrously brilliant Lucy.
Hello, thank you for the subs thing. I don't really use Twitch. I don't know. I'm like looking at all these emojis flying about. Apparently, Rahul, he's like some kind of train conductor. I don't know what's happening, so I apologize. But thank you.
Choo choo. Great stuff. Our fabulous Tabaxia monk is going to be played by our wonderful Tortle Boris even. So it's time to cast Rage with Barbarian Tortle Boris. Grab your great sword and let's get reckless. More than enough brains to best any challenge I can throw their way. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, give it up for my hero and a half shell, our fountain of knowledge. It's the marvelous KTG.
Hello.
Hey, hey.
I'm gonna try not to get cut killed.
Oh, it's all good.
For today.
We've already established if anybody dies, it's on me. this is the way it goes.
Yes, yeah. I did say You have to do the death saves.
Yes, absolutely.
And then therefore it's all your fault. Yeah.
Great stuff. So if we're all ready, we will recap what happened last time with previously on Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, so after defeating the Platinum Sirens in their first round match, the Ethnic Squares moved on to the quarterfinal stage of the under 80 All Vasselheim Crucible Championships. Their next opponent were the home favourites, the muscle-bound monks known as the Earthbreakers. Pavato, Kat and Neo took to the arena to represent the party, and with the help of a polar bear, won the match by Pavato slicing the head clean off his foe.
Sure did.
That's it. That's the thing that happened. The stunned silence swept over the crowd as the head of one of the monks fell lightly onto the floor. Medics swarmed over to the defeated Earthbreaker, but unfortunately their efforts were to no avail. The organisers were quick to clear the arena and set up for the next round of the tournament, the semi-finals. Iron Raven Oak, Sky and Boris took on the fearsome Bahamut's Rage team fielded by the Platinum Sanctuary Temple. Weathering the barrage of the swings with their great axes, Boris was crucial in taking the hits, while Sky attacked from behind their shell. Not wanting to cause further bloodshed, the Great Turtle slammed the hilt of their greatsword into the temple of the last fighter standing to advance through to the grand final. Great stuff. Any questions at this point? Okay, shaking heads all around. Let's go on to episode 3. The Venom of the Viper.
Let's go, baby.
Okay. So, as the arenas were prepared for the final match, tournament officials usher you from the Crucible Arena back towards your dormitories. Their grim expression tells of a tale of something that's gone awry backstage. That's on. Something that's gone awry backstage. Information is scarce, and you're told that you'll be updated in due course. You have a few moments to yourself to prepare for the grand final. So clearly, something between the semi-final happening and where you are now, something bad went down. That's where we stand.
My plans were leaked. What's going on?
Are we able to get any more gossip?
The tournament official delivering news to inform you all that Viper Bhai has been forced to withdraw from the tournament and the ethnic squares are to be announced as the winners. It would seem that some of the members of Mace of the Windu team took their loss to the semi-final without the grace and humility expected and attacked the members of Viper Bhai set to contest the final. So as you know, there's the one major rule is that no team member can contest 2 bouts straight. So we have a cycle of groups of 3 being switched in and out. And as soon as Maces of Windu saw that they were going to lose the competition, they broke out their maces and did something without any honor, we shall say. So as you approach the doors of the arena, you hear the announcer take to the stage once more. And they say, "People of Athansia, in an unprecedented series of events, one of our finalists is unable to compete for the title of the winners of the under-80 All Vasselheim Crucible Championships. It pains me to inform you that there will be no final match, but it does not take anything away from our winners this evening. Please join in congratulating Iron Ravenoak, Boris, Cut, Pavato, Neo Ikin, and Sky of the Ethnic Squares." So there's like a slow clap to begin with because the crowd are kind of there's a sense of confusion of what the heck's going on, and then so it's like, what is happening? The disappointment of the crowd subsides to congratulate each and every one of you with a rapturous applause. As you're introduced to the crowd once more, you take to the arena stage one by one. You're each given a moment to shine in the spotlight. A large trophy is produced and the presentation ceremony is about to begin.
Damn.
Okay, stunned silence from the ethnic squares as well.
I can't believe we've won.
So one by one, all you doing the jam jar wave.
Yeah. Ayana walks out, kisses the ring that she's taken from Vajra, holds it up again, really confusing everyone because they don't understand what that means.
Okay.
Pavada has a bag and then he pulls out a fake head out of it.
Lollyfox 12 with the surprise Joey emote doing the Kevin McAllister. But suddenly, a tournament official rushes to the side of the stage and casts message to whisper something in the announcer's ear. So you see the announcer touch their ear and try and process what's going on. Viper Bhai's going to fight. Viper Bhai is going to fight! Then they say,
Well, fuck.
by the beard of cord, Viper Bhai are going to fight. One of their fighters has been gravely injured outside of the sanctioned competition. The instigators will have to answer to the Earthbreaker Groon himself. Thankfully, Viper Bhai has found a substitute to battle in their stead as allowed in the regulations. Please welcome the heroic Viper Bhai back to the Crucible to contest for the title. People of Athansia, it's Crucible time. Okay, team. So I would like Neo, Pavato, and Cut to all roll initiative for they are up. And
All right.
Will do.
Is there a chance for some healing? That?
Yes, absolutely. What would you like to do?
It's not looking great. Ask if anyone has any healing.
Yeah.
Probably down some potions.
Sure.
Yeah.
As I'm not fighting, I can do a healing spell.
Yeah, Nuo could do with some healing.
Okay, come forward, children.
Didn't we all heal at the end of last episode?
No.
Like, didn't we do
No, we healed before the last one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
the other three.
Right.
Okay, well I can do. Who would like my healing touch first?
I mean, Nuo's real squishy, and she's
Yes.
only got 36 hit points now, so I imagine.
Please, my
these
squishy
last
brethren,
people-
come forth, and I shall heal you. That's a
Perfect.
roll
Yeah,
of pain.
cuts down to 27. So
Okay, 14.
Yeah.
yeah.
14. Hell yeah.
Great stuff.
Okay, is that good? I always thought it was a low number.
So I imagine like a Sky, you know, as your palm touches their shoulder or whatnot, you scream healing touch in order to make it happen.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's more than enough. That brings.
Did
You're
Cut
way
also
up.
need some healing?
Cut does, yeah.
Okay.
Like
She's down to
a lot
27.
or
27 out of 73
Oh look,
She has so
give
much health.
left, so
Give-
she's
give Cut that 14 because that's way more than what.
I can go again. I've got another 4th level slot, so I can
Oh,
heal
okay.
it touch again.
I can do a 3rd level and cure wounds if we need it.
Okay, so
That's right.
Nero's
Let me do
back
the
up
4th
well.
level first.
Yeah.
26.
Nice.
Damn.
Why don't you divvy up amongst yourselves?
Okay. So, and also, I just want to point out that before they fight, Nuo, Pavato, and Ayana are in a tight huddle, and Ayana's just gonna disappear.
Okay. Fair enough. Not a problem.
Shit's gone down.
Okay.
Did anyone need more healing? Or are we fine?
I'm 20 off max if you've got it spare,
Yeah.
but I'm a lot better off than I was. So, by me I mean Carl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Not
doing
always
good
fine.
berries or are you doing
I
other spells?
do cure wounds
Okay.
at 3rd level, so that's that. 16
Oh
points
yeah,
of healing.
and initiative.
Brilliant, thank you.
And you always looking fine?
Yeah, she's full health.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool,
So
cool.
as you're rolling initiative, this is what
shit.
the battlefield looks like. And if I do a little bit of this, we can introduce, with any luck. Why is their camera feed not working? Give me 2 seconds. The joys of OBS. Rahula Hoop is here!
What up?
It's my pleasure to introduce our Dragon Ball Paladin Heart Ryan, champion of the indie game, the flusher of fools, the splitter of gates, it's our lanyard lawyer, the hitman with the fabulous head of hair, the monster hunter ready to make an impact outside of Genshin 2. It's my main man, Rahula Hoops. How are you going, my
Good to
dude?
be back, baby.
yeah.
Good
That's
to
it.
be back. What's
I
going
fucking
on?
called it.
Oh,
So-
But I'll slice your head off. Like that'd be real.
Absolutely. So, Rahul Hoop, if, as you would have heard, people of the Sanzia, it's Crucible time. So if I can get you to roll initiative too, that would be great.
But before I roll, as I walk onto the arena and I see the party, and so Ayana, when she came on stage, right, she held the ring up to the sky and whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like that. It's like I just say, like, you there, rogue. I will have words with you about that ring once this battle is over.
Sure.
Ooh.
So
I
Ayana,
roll
have
for
you
initiative.
slipped away by this point, or can you hear that?
No, I imagine it because I imagine that's sort of happening. Because
Sure.
we were already on.
Yeah, as I see Ayana, like, just in the corner of my eye glimpsing away, maybe he mutters under his own breath, I will find you.
Yes.
and have words about that ring.
And I imagine Ayana's like thrown a look and
Absolutely.
All right.
slinked off.
All right, initiative roll was 11.
Okay, 11. All right, I'll make a note of that. So, 25 to 20. Anybody in that range?
No.
Okay, 20 to 15. Anybody in that range?
18 for Nuo.
18 for Nuo. Awesome. 15 to 10. Anybody in that range?
13 for
Thirty.
Pavato.
Okay,
Also 13 for Cut.
cool.
Who has the higher dexterity?
It's okay.
I
wrote
get
them
Cut
down
has
now.
+8.
I have +4, so it's Cut first.
And then, Heart Ryan, you got 11, didn't you not?
That is correct.
Cool. So let's just do this properly. And then 10 to 5. Anybody in that range? And then okay, and then the third of the Viper Bhais, they rolled initiative of 1. So they weren't looking too good. Okay, so 11 and 1, and then 13 for the both. And 18 to stop. Neo, top of the round. It is on you. What are they going to do?
Just realized it reads NPC.
Yeah, it does.
I am the hero of the story now.
Amazing. All right. So, Neo is going to cast Storm Sphere at 4th level.
Sure, what does that do?
And so it's going to create a 20-foot radius. So hopefully hitting 2 if it can of...
We'll say that. Which
Yeah.
are you targeting V2 and Heart Round?
Yeah.
Or okay, great.
Yeah, we are. And so a 20-foot radius sphere of whirling air springs into existence, centered on a point you choose. The sphere remains for duration. Each creature in the sphere, when it appears or ends its turn there, must succeed on a strength saving throw or take 3d6 of bludgeoning damage. The sphere's space is then considered difficult terrain, which will then half their speed.
Sure. So it's half speed anyway, but then they're rolling strength check to see if they're knocked prone and taking the damage, right?
Just to see if they're taking the damage, yeah.
Okay. 10, 4. Got all that. Are they doing anything else with their turn? Are they moving or?
Not yet. That's their main thing. So
Sure.
if V2 and the lovely Rahul could make a strength saving throw.
But it's at the end of their turn, right?
No, it's when it appears.
Okay, great.
And then again at the end of their turn.
Sure. So V2 is making a save of 19.
Okay, that saves.
Okay.
No, so do I just roll D20, yeah?
Yeah, so your D20, you're adding your strength modifier, which I believe is +4.
Okay. 6 plus 4 is 10.
Okay, you fail. So you take
Oh.
3d6 of damage.
Okay.
Shit.
That will be 13 points of damage. That was it.
Okay. Great stuff.
And then, bonus action. I can then use, because of this storm sphere, I can then shoot lightning as a bonus action at one of the creatures.
Sure.
And I have to make a ranged attack for that.
Okay.
So we're going at.
Sorry, quick question. Heartright, how much damage do you take in that round?
13.
13. Got it.
So yeah.
My armor class doesn't matter, right? For that.
No.
Not on a magic. Yeah. Okay. So, but on this one, it will.
On this one, it will.
Okay,
so I will roll. Make a ranged spell attack. You have advantage on the attack roll if the target is in the sphere. Okay, so spell attack +7.
Who? Sorry, are you attacking just Heartright on this one?
Yeah, it's just one of them. So, okay, I get to do it with advantage.
So, Heartright, you can use your protection reaction here to make that a disadvantage roll. So, because you're rolling with advantage, it would just be a straight roll. Should you wish to?
That's fine. You've already done the rolls.
I mean, I can go with the first roll. That's fine.
All right,
so
cool.
then it's just a straight roll. Anyway, that's a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, so that is then 4d6 of lightning damage.
Although I have defense to lightning.
You do.
Because I'm
Really?
a lightning
Yeah.
paladin. So what does that
damage
do?
is halved.
All right, so
Yes.
9 halved. So
9.
Yeah.
Rahul sounds like you activated my trap card.
yeah. Right, so that's 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
Okay, another 5. Okay. Got that.
All right, and with Nuo's movement, she's going to back away as far as she can.
Sure. So what's her movement speed?
30.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. We'll say it puts her here. Happy days?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, the one they call Pavato. You are next, my friend.
I am next. As
cuts
my
on
bonus action, yeah. As my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on Viper number 2,
Sure, got it.
and I'm gonna pull out my longbow, Weeping Willow,
Yeah.
and fire some shots at him.
Sure, go for it.
So first attack is 26 to hit.
Sure. So they're going to use their protection reaction to make you roll disadvantage on that attack roll.
Okay, I'll roll again. Oh, fuck. 16 to hit then.
That misses, I'm afraid.
Okay, and then my second shot.
Sure.
Is that also at disadvantage?
No. Actually,
Okay.
no, I don't think so.
Okay, 29 to hit.
Let me read
That
what
hits.
protection does.
Okay.
It's almost like you didn't read your character sheet rule.
Well, I can't remember all of it.
Rolling for damage, 11 plus
Hmm.
15 points of damage.
Okay,
to
good
Viper
to
number
know.
2.
So this is a reaction. Does that
Correct.
just happen? Can you do that as many times as you want?
No, so it's once per round.
Once per round.
Yes.
So when
Okay,
it comes
so if-
back
so
to
if-
you, you get it back again.
Yeah. So when I use the protection for the first, oh no, wait, that was something else, wasn't it? The disadvantage to the roll.
No, that was protection. But no, you half the damage because you're resistant to lightning. That's what.
Oh
That
yeah.
was-
Okay. Hold on.
It's okay. We're all learning.
Okay. Cool.
If you had used the protection, you couldn't use it again until your next go.
Yeah. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's what. Okay.
But yeah,
Then random question, Kate, is so if a protection was against one of 2 attacks in the same turn, does that apply for both, or is it just the one? My
I'm
understanding is
not
just
sure
the
because
one.
I'm not
Okay.
sure about protection.
We'll look it
So
up.
when you disengage,
Yeah.
it's on you. So you disengage, and it doesn't matter how many people you're disengaging from.
Got it,
you
right.
disengage from all of them. But I don't know how that works with protection.
Okay, so that's 15 points of damage for V2, and then Pavato, anything else?
No, that's
Yep,
enough.
so that's your bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark in the
Yeah.
first place. Okay, cut. They are up.
Cool.
Running up and punch, or?
Yeah, I think I want. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to decide
You're fine.
who. I think I'm going to try and split people up. So I'm going to run forward to V3.
Yep.
I think my movement speed is 50,
Yeah, absolutely,
so
no,
I
not a
can do
problem.
whatever. And then a lot of punching.
Sure.
What's my?
So we'll say that you use the protection for the first attack. So if you can make a disadvantage on that roll, please.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay. 11.
Okay, that misses. So the first punch that cut throws just go bang against their shield, and you see them like shaking their fist as the force radiates back through their knuckles.
Yeah. That's. Okay. Well, that was a nat 1. So.
Okay.
Second attack, so that won't hit.
Yes. So if you can just roll the damage on that one, we'll say trying to punch again with a damaged hand. She rolled a natural 1. That's the damage that they will take.
Cool. That is 2 plus. Okay, so 6 damage.
Sure.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's not like.
And then I will. Flurry of
Yeah, spending some key points.
blows. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm just sorry. I'm double checking that I'm remembering the character right. Yeah. To do it 2 more times.
Sure.
Oh, that's better. 27
That definitely hits. Well done.
for 9 damage
Okay, great.
and 20
That hits. Well done.
total, not a nat 20.
Yeah.
For 7.
Great stuff. Well done. Yeah, so I'm not mean enough to
And
say
then-
on the natural ones, Cut's hand just falls off. So it's so it's all good. Is that all good for Cut?
Yeah, I think so. That was my bonus action. I don't want to move. Yeah, cool.
Cool. So it is the turn of V2. So Their movement speed is 30. They are going to cast. They are going to cast Core Lightning on Nuo over there. So can I get them to make a Dex saving throw, please?
A Dex saving throw.
Yeah.
Uh,
Pavato, you may need to roll a
10.
Dex saving throw too, please, because the area is 60 feet of radius.
10.
Okay.
Sorry, did you?
Yeah, so I need a Dex saving throw from Pavato as well. Okay, so
sorry.
Nuo fails the Dex save. So 3d10. 16 points of lightning damage. And Pavato, your Dex save was?
23.
Okay, that succeeds. So
Yeah.
you take half of that, so you take 8 points.
8 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that storm is in effect. It is a concentration spell, and yeah, and then awesome. Right, so that's where it is. Okay, I will keep a note of that.
Was that V2?
That was V2.
V2 needs to make another strength saving throw.
Cool. 20.
Okay, they save.
Great. Good.
I should also note that any wisdom, so perception, whatever checks made within the sphere, they have disadvantage.
Okay, great. So
Should they do anything, they have disadvantage on
yeah, okay,
wisdom checks.
great stuff. So if they take damage, then they'll roll like concentration checks, and they'll have disadvantage on those because of the effect.
Yeah, actually, I need to roll a concentration check for
Nuo.
Nuo.
What is concentration?
So concentration is essentially your constitution. So if you're casting a spell that lasts multiple rounds, so if you take a hit, it's kind of, do you lose focus? And does the spell drop as a result of that? So if you tell me what she rolled, then I'll tell you what the DC is.
What do I need to roll?
So it's constitution. So it's a con save.
It's a +4.
Yeah.
17.
17. So that succeeds. So the spell stays in effect.
Cool.
Great stuff. And then, so that's for their first attack. They are going to move their 30 feet to 1, 2.
But it's half because it's difficult terrain.
Okay, great. So they are going to move to there. And yeah, so they are actually going to use, yeah, that's fine. That's what they're going to do on that turn. Cool. So that's their movement. And then for their second, they are going to cast Cure Wounds at first level for 1d8 plus 4. And that's going to be 13 points. So I'll just mark that up. Okay, that is V2's turn. Alright, it's now on you, my friend.
All right, so I have a question.
Sure.
So I have a thing, which is whenever I do a melee attack,
Yeah.
I can expend a spell slot.
Yeah, so that can be like a level 1 spell slot, and it's going to be, so you're talking about Divine Smite, right? So that's an extra 2d8 worth of damage. If you cast it at high levels, then it's an extra 1d8. So if you cast a level, if you use a expend level 2 slot, that'll be 3d8, that kind of thing.
And then, because underneath that, I've got improved Divine Smite, which says whenever you hit with a melee weapon, the target takes an extra 1d8.
Sure.
So that's in addition, they stack, right?
Yeah, but it's already calculated. So originally it was 1d8, and because you've got improved Divine Smite, it's now 2d8 to begin with, if that makes sense.
Okay, right. So that 2d8 is like, okay, that makes sense.
But swing that Warhammer with Divine Smite and everything going on it.
All right. Okay, cool. In that case...
You can get to cut within melee range, and you can get to Pavato within melee range.
Just remember you're in the sphere, so it's difficult terrain.
You can,
so it's half
you can get to cut in that range.
I will go to cut then.
Sure. Do you want to make... It's at the end of the turn to make the strength check, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Or save, sorry.
All right, and then I will swing my... Wait, hold on one second. There's a bonus action. Okay, hold on. Spells. Okay, so I'm gonna cast. So as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Magic Weapon.
Sure.
So
+1 to your attack roll, and then +1 to your damage.
Yep. Cool.
Then you got two swings.
Yep. So I'm going to attack cut with my Warhammer.
Imbued with magic and with Divine Smite, so radiant damage on top of that.
All right, we got 18 plus 8, so that's 26.
Yeah, 26 to hit.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
I thought that was the damage for a second.
no.
I was like, oh no.
You're like, wait, dear God.
The damage is 36.
Right, where's... I need 1d8 plus 4. Okay, so it's 2 plus 4, so 6 on the damage.
I imagine that you've put your shield away and using two hands to do this. So it's 1d10 plus 4.
Oh.
Yeah?
I did not put my... Oh, can you switch between that, like...
Yeah. So we can say that, like, if you're running up and going to smack someone, you put your shield away, right?
Okay, cool.
At least that's my
you get-
interpretation.
But then does it
you
mean
get
that
you
my
get
shield...
like a free. You get a free switch basically
Yeah.
in your turn, so you can't like put your shield away, attack, and bring it back out, but you can put it.
Exactly.
Oh no, I'll keep my shield out.
Okay, so
then,
with a single
because-
hand then.
Because then I think if my shield's away, then I can't use protection and stuff like that.
Sure, but okay, yeah, but you've used your protection for this round, so
Yeah,
it's not
but he
gonna
gets it back now because it's his turn.
That's good.
So
point.
now, when my turn ends, I will have it like
Sure, okay.
to use at some point until my turn.
No, all good. Go for it.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so it was, what was it 2 plus 4, so 6 damage, and then I have to roll
2d8.
2d8. Okay, and that expends one level
One
spell slot. Okay. Ooh, got 7 on the first one,
Okay.
and I got a 6 on the next one. So that's 13. And then I have to get rid of a spell slot.
Yes. So as the Warhammer hits, there's a blinding white light as this radiant energy like sparks out.
Oh wait,
from...
+1 from the magic weapon, right?
Correct.
So yeah.
Cool.
So in total damage?
Okay, so total is going to be, gosh, so it's going to be 6 from the Warhammer, +7 is 13, +6 is 19, +1 is 20.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
Cool. That's fine.
great stuff. And then a strength saving throw, please. Good sir.
Oh, that's off the table. And that went under my computer.
Oh, awesome.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
automatic fail.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I got it. Okay. Ooh, natural 20.
Okay,
Okay, yeah,
absolutely.
you saved.
Great.
Damn it, what a waste of a natural 20. Shit.
Well, it was either that or 3d6 bludgeoning damage.
I mean, I'll take it.
Okay, so are you good, or are you looking to
I'm good.
move away again? Okay, great stuff. Right, so with an initiative roll of 1, it is now V3's turn. They are going to put away their shield, and they're going to swing their Warhammer with Divine Smite level 1 and with Magic Weapon on it as well, with their bonus action, and swing at cut. So that is, what is that Warhammer? Oh, it's a 1. That is, it's +8 to hit. So 20 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, so 1d10. So 7 points of bludgeoning damage from the first hammer strike, and then it's so another 4. Another.
Wait a sec, did I even do my second attack? I did swing, divine smite, and then magic weapon damage, but then I don't think I even did my second melee attack.
Okay.
It's all right. We'll do it next time.
Sure.
We're all learning, as you often say.
That's
I totally
it.
forgot.
Okay, so 16 points of damage for the first attack. And then the second is, that's another 20 to hit. which I believe hits. So I need my 1d10 again. Oh, okay. So 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and then let's have another 13 points of radiant damage on top of that. Kessel winks. How's it going, my friend?
Is Cot still standard?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not looking great.
Damn, my
I
second
just
attack
need to do
could
the
have
maths,
done
hang
the job.
What, do you want to roll that now?
Damn.
I mean, I can. If you guys don't mind, I'll roll now. But I don't want to like.
I mind.
Imagine
It's okay,
in
Katie.
this fighting
I'm doing
tournament-
death saving throws, so it's fine.
Imagine in
And
this like
the tournament
fighting.
has like magic healers, right?
They do, yeah. I mean, but if
Yeah.
they slice heads off like Pavato did last time out, then there's not too much we can do.
Is there anything I can
I
do
just
from the
like the
sidelines to
image
help?
of that we're in like this fighting tournament. Like, ooh, like, do you guys mind if I attack you again? Like, is that right?
Oh shit! I
Heart
forgot my
rind.
second attack. Do you guys mind if we just like redo my roll?
Yeah.
Heartrine just like pulls on the stripes of his gi and just says like cracks his knuckles. Let's go. Sky meanwhile is holding her hand out like a tag team wrestling match, saying tag me in, tag me in.
Well, actually, I've only got 4 health. I'm just wondering if I can like do any of my special things to boost
Unfortunately, not in
anybody.
this round.
Oh, okay,
A
I'll
rogue
just
shatter.
doing
comes
great,
from the wall.
guys. Keep it up.
So am I rolling my second attack?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I'll say same stuff like with
Yeah.
whatever. Oh, it didn't matter anyway. It's 5 plus 8.
Great.
So yeah.
I think that's going to miss.
Oh, that's fine.
Everybody. Okay, top of the round. It is the one they call Newer Wiccan.
All right. Seeing what is going on, Nuo is going to nod at Pavato, and she is going to cast Minor Illusion
Sure.
into the crowd. And what you're going to see is a fire start to appear. And of course, it's just an illusion, so there's no sound, nothing, but a fire is appearing, and hopefully people are taking note.
Sure.
Oh my god, there's a fire!
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Boris is gonna do the same. Yeah.
And
Like,
then-
Pavato
fire.
looks up at the crowd and screams that there's a
What
fire.
fire?
going on.
My
With
God.
her,
Fire! Ring the
with her
alarm!
bonus action, she is going to use 2 sorcery points to quicken a spell and cast Thaumaturgy to make it sound like there is this roaring fire, and maybe some screams are starting to emanate from the crowd.
Okay. Good to know.
And so with her movement, she's going to move further away.
Sure.
Because things are happening.
Cool.
My
What-
God, there's
what
a
is
fire in
the-
the crowd.
What is the range on that spell for Minor Illusion?
Like 120 feet.
Okay, good to know. That's fine. So we'll say she's casting it like north of the arena rather than to the south.
Oh, wherever there's crowds to like make like a huge distraction and pandemonium of people running away from a fire.
Sure. Okay. That is fine. Okay. What the heck can you do with that? Pavato, it is on you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try and convince everyone that we need to get the hell out of here because there's a fire going on.
Okay,
Stop
that's
the
your action.
fight.
Can I get you to make a persuasion check, please?
Yeah. Sure. Ooh, 17.
Okay, let's roll insight against that. Nat 20. So,
Fuck.
Oh, shit.
the tournament officials summon some more officials, possibly with mustaches, possibly without, to run across, and there will be pails of water to try and douse the fire. Upon dousing some of the crowd and the fire being unaffected, they are now, they think that there's some shenanigans going on.
It's a magic fire. It can't be put out.
Okay. Great stuff. It's got to be said that the crowd is now turning against the ethnic squares for potentially setting them on fire.
Are there children in the crowd?
Yes, there's
Is this a
people of
family
all
event?
ages.
Okay, Boris, if there are any children who aren't like very close to them, if they're any child who looks slightly lost, Boris is going to be like, "Don't worry, I'll save you," and like take them towards the exit.
Sure. Okay. We will say that happens.
Don't steal their kids. That's bad. No, don't.
We're getting put on all sorts of lists.
The giant turtle stole my child. He's going to be on billboards across Vasselheim come the end of this day.
Maybe handing the child to guards just to add to the confusion without seeming like a kidnapper.
Okay, sure.
Like grabbing children, like, no, come, I'll take you to safety. Look, sir, you take this child, and then like,
okay,
And
just cause confusion.
but yeah,
because Nuo has cast spells, the Storm Sphere has dissipated.
got it. Right, fine.
I get 2 actions per round.
Sure, you do. So your first action is absolutely to try and convince people that stuff's happening. What are you doing with your second?
My second is trying to convince Hearthrine that we need to stop fighting and get the fuck out of here and get everyone to safety.
Okay, so if you make another persuasion check, Hearthrine, I need you to make an insight check.
My insight is terrible.
Yeah.
Come on,
16.
Bravado.
16.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Pavato, it's a deception check. That's my bad.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Well, 3.
Okay.
3 or
Yep.
Insight check, please.
11.
Right. Okay. So, Hearthrine, it's on you whether you want to believe this boss hoggery that's going on right now.
I mean,
1,500 gold pieces on the line and a trophy.
1,500. Didn't you say it's only 1,000?
No, it's also 1,500.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. You make me lie to myself.
How about this? Just Hearthrine, please. Well, I'm just calling him Fighter or whatever. Because I don't know
trying
his
to
name.
think what would my character do in this situation.
Consider your motivation for your character being there in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like a military. I come from a military background. Quite like to fight. Quite like to keep my
But then
skills
you also
sharp.
want to help people.
Yeah, but I do have that protective
Not you people,
instinct
just
as well.
yet.
But I do have a protective instinct, and hence why I play a paladin to help people.
Guess all these paladins are corrupt cops.
He's gonna go in that bag for saving people. Can I decide to see how this plays out with the fire? And be like,
sure.
I'm distrust. I keep my guard up, but I may not attack for a turn just to see what's happening. Because as a one with protective instincts, I'm concerned that people may be on fire, and there may be people in danger in the audience. So I obviously don't know what's going on. So I have no reason to believe that there's no fire. So although, would I see them cast the illusion? I don't know.
I
how does
would have said not because you're engaged with Cut.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd be facing the other way from
Yeah.
where Nuo was. Okay,
But to be
so
fair,
I'm gonna...
they rolled a persuasion roll of 3.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I
no,
rolled a
but-
deception with a roll of 3.
Oh, sorry, deception, yeah.
Persuasion with a 17.
Jesse, I've just checked 1,500 gold pieces for the win.
Okay,
But it's all good.
that's fine.
Okay. I'm unconvinced, but tenuously I'll see how this plays out.
Sure. Okay. So, Fata, that
I'm
is
still
your turn.
on guard, ready.
Yeah.
Cut. It is now their turn. Sorry, Pavato, are you moving or are you running away from said fire?
I'm running
Can be up, down, left,
towards
right.
Cut. Towards Cut.
Okay, great. To get within melee range, or obviously not going to attack, but
No, melee range of Hearthrine.
okay, great. Fine. That is your turn. Cut. They are up.
Cut's going to double down on this and be like, in response to Bravato's, be like, "You're right. There's a fire. We've got to save people," and use my action to disengage and step away a bit.
Sure.
Because ow, God, I'm not gonna stay up for another hit.
What's their movement speed? Sorry, is it 30 or 50? 50.
50 is 50.
Okay.
I might not move all of
Sure.
it
We'll say you get this
because
there for the
if
moment.
if things go badly and Pavato is now stuck in the fight, I'm probably going to have to come back. But and I'm going to spend a key point to slightly heal myself. So I'm going to do that as well. But it won't be enough to like make a huge impact at the moment. For 5, I heal for 5.
Okay, great stuff.
But
so in terms of convincing, or are you still trying to convince Heartright? Or are you trying to convince one of the other Viper Bhais, or what's going on?
Both, I guess. I'm just trying to sort of. I guess
Can you make
saying to both of the people I'm disengaging with to try and convince
Sure.
them that that's the reason I'm disengaging, not that I'm really hurt.
Okay, great. So can you make? Let's mix it up a bit. Can you make a performance check then, please? As we'll say, like they're hamming it up a little bit to try and really sell this message.
Sure.
Would it...
18.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, great. So, yeah, they tend to look at you, and or at least Viper Bhai 3 doesn't. I won't speak for Heartright, but yeah, they are indeed curious as to what you have to say and are giving it some attention. We'll put it that way. Okay, that is their turn. Viper Bhai 2 has had enough of this nonsense, so they are going to rush down to Pavato. They are putting their shield away and are going to Divine Smite and all the rest of it with a 2-handed Warhammers. So natural 20 on the first hit.
Yeah. It's...
Yeah. just about that much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what is that? So 19 points of bludgeoning damage to begin with, and then
19.
Yeah, so I rolled an 8, double that, and then plus the 1. Oh, sorry, no, I rolled a 9 and do that. 2, 8, another 10 points. Sorry, 11 points of radiant damage.
Yeah.
That's for the first hit. And then, what's that? 17 to hit for the second attack.
That hits, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure, yeah.
Then, that's only going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And then 7 plus 6, so 13. Sorry, 14 points of radiant damage.
14, yeah.
And then, as a bonus action, they cast magic weapon, so that's fine. Yeah. Okay, all good. That is going to be their turn. Heartright, it is now on you, my friend.
I am gonna. So can I try? I'm gonna try and face Pavato.
Sure.
Can I try and get the truth out of him? Like, what check would I have to do for that? Be like,
okay,
what is
so
going on here?
you-
Like, tell
yeah,
me what's going on.
Make so you make an insight check, please.
So, because can I ask him in like an intimidating way, like you need to tell me what's going on like right now? Can it be
Sure.
an
Okay.
intimidation check?
Make a strength saving. Make a strength check first.
Strength check.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't not be imitate?
Because I'm gonna see if Heartright can grapple him as his first action, and then use an intimidation check.
Okay.
Do I need to make any checks?
Surely it would be a contested strength check.
Yeah, absolutely. We were getting there.
Alright,
Pavato,
so
can you make a
strength-
strength check, please?
Strength was 16 plus 4.
Yeah, so 20.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Okay, GG's. So they avoid your grapple, but we'll say you're face to face. What do you want to what do you want to say to him?
Well, I want to say like, you tell me what's going on right now. Like, I don't understand why are you trying to convince me of this? Like, tell me tell me the truth, basically. Like, because I feel uneasy that something's not right here, and I just get an instinct that something's not right. But obviously, Pavato tried to persuade me.
Sure.
So I'm now trying to get the
I
truth.
look at you and I say, "You're right."
Wait, but do I not roll an intimidation check?
No. So I was going to say, because you failed to grab him, I would make a persuasion check for you, Heartright.
I don't want to make a persuasion check.
Maybe you should you should roll the higher strength check.
Oh man, fine.
They're both charisma, so
All right.
I think one's plus 8 and one's plus 4.
Okay, well, that's not bad. 14 plus 4, so
right.
18.
Okay, and then Pavato, I'd like you to make a deception check.
Sure. 15.
Okay, great. So, sorry, Rahul, what did you roll?
Mine was 14 plus 4.
Okay, great.
18.
So, Pavato, you are convinced to hear what he's got to say, and then I think you're inclined to tell the truth. Correct me if I'm wrong, Katie, at this point.
I'm inclined to tell the truth.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I think it's more that you can lie, but your lie will fall flat. So
okay, fine.
You the carrot.
Pavato, say whatever you want,
yeah,
and then
Pavato can lie, but yeah, Robin has to tell the truth.
Yeah, Pavato can lie, but then Rahul will see through it. Is what we're saying.
If it's a lie.
Okay.
If it's a lie, yes.
You can basically tell as much as you like, or
sure.
All right. You're right. There is something going on here, but whether you choose to believe us or risk the lives of everyone here is up to you.
Okay. Well, as I see through the fact that no one's life is actually at risk here, I'm like, I don't trust you. This is some kind of ruse. This is false. This is all fake. This is not happening.
Fake
a fire, it doesn't exist. It's fictional. And so,
suit yourself.
With that, I then decide to don my warhammer.
Sure. So we'll say all that was your first action, and this is your second one.
Yeah, and then I will.
But hang on, wouldn't a grapple constitute as one move, and then talking be a second?
I didn't even want to do the grapple, man. Vince just threw that in there.
That's what I'm letting him do in attack roll.
All right, let's see. All right, we got 11 plus 8.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So D8. Okay, so we got a 1 plus 4. So that is 5, and then 2 D8s for divide for radiant damage. Oh, we got an 8. So we're at so it's 5 plus 8, 13. And then we got a 5, so 18 damage.
18 damage in total?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait, does the magic weapon still stay intact over multiple turns?
I think
that's a concentration spell, so probably the fire broke my concentration or something.
No, it's concentration only when you take damage. I will have a look at that when it comes to magic weapon, because I think
it says duration concentration up to 1 hour.
Okay, that's fine then. So it's still active.
Okay.
So next time you take a hit, we will roll a constitution save to see if your concentration withstands.
In that case, Pavata takes 1 more point of damage from my magic weapon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine you're on 1 HP.
Well, not far off. No.
Okay, that is all good. Heartright, are you looking to move?
No, I'm good where I am.
Okay.
Kicks my foot and deals 4 points of damage.
Okay, so it is now the turn of Viper Bhai number 3. They are going to rush up to Pavato. I will say, actually, no, it's their turn, isn't it? So that's fine. Katie, question: would Cut have an attack of opportunity here? Because they are within melee range of them.
No, it would be if they move out of melee range.
Thank you very much for that.
Although doesn't Cut go immediately after Pavato? Am I remembering wrong?
That was Heartright's go.
I might be remembering wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, don't worry.
No, you're all good. You're all good. Pavato, they are rolling to attack you with their Warhammer and... Oh, hang on. Let me scroll back to the Warhammer stuff. That is going to be 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So, what's that? 12 points of bludgeoning damage. And then
with that hit, blood is gonna come out of Pavato's mouth, and he's gonna collapse to the ground.
Okay, great.
I'm unconscious.
All right then. So then for the second, 2d8's not going to take you to a permadeath. So they're then going to turn around and swing at Cut. That is a, what is that? 17 plus 4, so 22 to hit.
Yep. Yeah.
That is going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage plus 5 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And that is going to be their turn. Top of the round, it's Nuo Itkin.
Is anybody on the opposing team looking like a little rough? Anything?
I mean, the Viper Bhai 2 and 3 are sporting injuries which they came into the ring with, but Viper Bhai 2 has healed themselves at some point, and yeah, Viper 3's only taken 1 hit so far.
Okay, so Nuo, seeing Pavato in this desperate unconscious state, is going to cast magic missiles at 5th level at Viper 2. So that's gonna just
all at Viper 2, yeah?
Instantly hit.
Yeah, absolutely. So automatic hit. That's great. You can let me know how much damage.
Yeah, that is 7 bolts of, that's 7 missiles.
Yes.
D4s. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So that is 21 points of damage.
Awesome. Okay, great stuff. Well done. I will mark that off.
And then what else can I do? So it's you know what? Let's quicken spell again. Use 2 more sorcery points.
Sure.
And do that again, but at 4th level.
Okay, great.
So that would be then I think just 6 starts. Yeah.
Sure. Same target.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
16 plus 6. So it's another 22 points of damage.
Nice.
Trying to help out.
Okay, great. Yeah, that did a buttload of damage. Well done.
Yeah, that's all Nuo can really do.
Great stuff. Are they moving further away or?
No, I mean nobody's gonna be able to get up to her, so.
Okay, that's grand. Pavato, it is now on. So all the concentration things have dropped. So Noah's making his strength checks, are they? All strength.
Oh no, but that dropped earlier. So.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just doing it for my own sense. Okay, Pavato, can I get you to make a saving throw, please? A death saving throw.
How do I do that?
So just roll a d20, and
you
I'll
want
tell you
above
if
10.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
A natural 1 is 2 automatic fails.
18.
Okay, great. So first saving throw succeeded.
Yeah.
So that brings you to 0 HP. So you're no longer dying. You are just unconscious, I believe, unless I've got that confused. That happens for most of the time. Cut. They are up. What are they doing?
Oh no. Okay, they're going to. Okay, I think I've got this right. I think I'm still in trouble, but so I'm gonna. I'm in melee with 3. I'm going to move up slightly, so I'm not moving away. So V3 doesn't get attack of opportunities and still in melee, but I want to be able to reach Pavato as well.
Sure. So we can put you here.
Yeah. So then I'm gonna unarmed strike at number 3. For not much. 12 on the first one. Enough on the second one. 17 plus 8.
Okay. Yep. So the second one hits.
20 something. Yeah. Doing 7 damage.
Awesome.
And the thing I read. Sorry, Hand of Harm. I'm going to spend a key point. When you hit with a creature with an armor strike, you can spend a key point and do some necrotic damage. One roll of your martial arts die and your wisdom modifier. 3 ammo for another 6 damage.
Awesome. Good to know.
And then I'm going to bonus action flurry of blows, but I'm going to do one of them to heal slightly.
Sure. So is that one unarmed strike and then a heal?
Thing. Yeah. Yes. There it is. Yes, it is. So one unarmed strike. I'll do that first. Is 20 something to hit. 18 plus 8. Yeah. Oh, okay. For another 5. And then I'm going to spend a key point to use my other flurry of blows to instead reach down to Bavato and heal him for 8 points. So he's now conscious on 8.
Yeah,
HP.
Absolutely. So
Nice.
was that with a potion or with a spell? Or sorry.
No, that's with my. I can, when I flurry of blows, I can replace one of the hits.
Yes, you can.
With
Fantastic.
Hand of Healing, which as long as I can touch does a But as I do that, I'm also, as he's waking up, I'm also going to say, I'm really, really, really hurt. Just FYI.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Sure. So in your somewhat groggy state,
just so
Bavato,
you're
you
aware
absolutely
of
get
the
that
state,
message.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay, great stuff. Is that the totality of their turn? So all of their turn?
Yes.
Awesome.
Because if I've got movement, but I absolutely cannot take a reaction hit on me, so I'm not going to risk it.
Okay, so it is on Viper Bhai number 2. For context, they are looking the roughest of the 3 so far, but they are going to take. So they are going to use one of their actions to bring up their shield, and they're going to use the other to swing on Pavato some more.
Yeah.
So you are still prone, so I believe I get advantage on this roll.
Sure.
Yeah, on melee attack you get advantage.
Okay, great. So 17 plus 4, so I think that hits.
Yeah.
Okay, and then so what is that? So 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and then another 7 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, I'm -6.
Okay,
So back
but
unconscious.
not permanent.
No.
Okay then. So that is gonna be their turn, and then Heartbind, it is on you, my friend.
I'm really confused, Vitz. Can you please clear something up for me? If Pavato fails his saving throws, does he die permanently?
Yeah.
No, so you need to fail 3 death saving throws.
Yeah, but if he fails 3, he dies permanently, even though this is just a fighting tournament.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
It's not
not
to
made
the
aware
death,
of
but
it.
people die.
Yeah.
What?
Pavato chopped
I
the
don't
head off
want that.
someone, man.
It's okay, Rahul.
At
If it
the end
happens,
of
it
the-
happens.
As you would have saw last week, kind of thing, at the end of the semi-final match, Boris clocked someone with the hilt of a sword rather than the sharp bit to just end the fight without, locking their head off. So it is possible.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that to anyone. What? That's
Well,
not
then
what
what's
I'm
that
about.
for?
That's how you become friends with the new people, clearly. You kill all them.
Well, no, it's just in a fighting tournament, like similar to how I would have imagined in like karate in Cobra Kai. Like you don't kill anyone, like you just finish the fight. And it's all like, nah, this is I don't know what to do now. I'm not here to kill all these people. Like,
So then-
We've won him over already, guys.
So then, like you can still aim to not. So to win the tournament, you need to knock out your opponent, right? There's nothing about having to kill them.
Yeah.
It's just he happens to be dying.
God. Man. Okay. Well.
There is, there's a rule in D&D that if you're melee attacking,
Yeah.
you can always choose to do a non-lethal blow
You can.
as your final blow. If it's
Yeah,
ranged, I don't think you can, because I think you know, you're shooting arrows
Yeah,
at one and whatever.
Right.
But yeah, you can always be like I did last time, if like I hit them with the hilt rather than
Yeah.
Yeah, but
so they
Pavato's
they are
already
they
down,
are
so melee
stable.
So
attack
you can-
is
Yeah.
advantage to
It is
them.
too
Death
late for
saving
Pavato.
But you don't have to attack Pavato, is what I'm saying.
Right
So you
now.
can
Yeah,
loop
I'm not
across him
going
and
to.
attack cut, or try and get up to Neo
Okay.
or whatnot.
Right. Well, I'll cross
Power
over to
Ranger
cut.
steps over his body.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
will cross over to cut,
Yeah.
and then I will do a very non-lethal blow
Sure.
and just attack. I love Kessel. Kessel really has it in for me, man.
Paladins, man.
The only one who has an issue is you, dude. Like the public perception is like the only one who's hating on it is you. I don't know what.
I don't know,
going on
man.
here.
You didn't save any
They
children.
do make a good point though.
I didn't
Oh,
save any
you could
children because
heal
no
your
one was
enemy.
in danger and it was a lie. Like I literally figured out it was a lie.
Sure.
And
Keep telling yourself
man,
that.
all right, fine.
There's
Can
no
Hot
spy
Ryan not
just
can-
raging and
So
screaming.
Ayana,
think we
from
need to-
wherever she is, you know, doing whatever she's doing, she's still whispering like falsehoods into his ears. Wow.
I mean, they've all got earpieces. Ayana knows exactly what's happening on the
Yeah.
outside.
That's
All
true.
right, I roll. Let's see. All right, well, 19 plus 8. I imagine that hits.
Yeah.
All right, damage. So we got a 3 on the damage roll
Yeah.
plus 4.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
I was on 1.
All right.
Okay.
He will do a little
But-
knock.
Sure. So you see their eyes roll back as they lose consciousness. Okay, so that was your first attack. Are you heading up to Neo with the rest of your
I
movement?
mean, I guess.
Are you looking to cast Misty Step to get there a little bit quicker?
Don't help him.
Well,
We're on
yeah.
the same
if I
team.
End,
I'm playing
if
as the
I
other
end-
Viper Bhais.
if I end the tournament by knocking out Neo, then no one else has to do any more saves, and then hopefully they won't die.
Correct.
So yeah, I'll do that.
Fine. So how are you just running up and then casting Misty Step, or
Yeah,
so you
just
use,
all
you use
my
20
movement
feet?
speed.
Yeah. So you got 10 more feet of movement, and
Yeah.
then Misty
And
Step
then-
gets you what, 30 feet,
Let's have a look.
I think.
or is it
was, yeah.
anyway? Anyway, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, this says Misty Feet is
I think.
30
I
feet.
think it's.
Yeah,
Any
okay, yeah.
unoccupied space that you can see.
So okay, so everybody spoke at once. What's the thing?
30 feet.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is gonna be your turn. It is now the turn of Viper number 3. So obviously, seeing that you're not looking, or none of the Viper guys are kind of looking to maim or seriously injure anybody. They're just looking to win the tournament and get some coin for various different reasons. They are also going to just dash on over. So that gets them there, and then use their movement speed or both their movements to dash. So 1, 2, 3, and then their second action to 1, 2. We'll say we'll get them there just outside of melee range. Neo, it is on them.
All right. Let me see.
Question: when the magic missiles went, did the fake fire drop, or?
I don't think that's concentration or anything.
I was just asking. It's all.
It's just lasts a minute.
Okay, great. So
So
the
it's
fire's
still
gonna-
going.
I mean, it's been around, so it's gone.
Yeah, but a round is only 6 seconds.
A turn is 6 seconds. I think a round is a minute. I think. I could be wrong.
No. Fighting is insanely
Fast?
fast.
Yeah.
In D&D, yeah,
Sure.
a minute is 10 rounds.
Okay, great. So
Yeah,
fire is still
it's-
going. No one's getting
Fire
burned.
is still going and thaumaturgy is still going. So that's still happening.
Sure,
man.
okay.
Okay, hang on. I just gotta read some stuff.
All good.
Does this?
I'm just going to type our link to Extra Life in the chat where we're raising money for those big, beautiful kids.
Okay, I don't know if that helps at all. Does anybody know if like casting magical darkness gives like disadvantage to attacks?
I do not. I don't know. I'm not saying no, but I just don't know.
I think it does.
Because I feel like it does. It
definitely
just
to
doesn't
range attack.
explicitly say.
Unless the enemy has blind sight, which is like fancy echolocation.
Yeah.
I think it does to range attacks. I don't know if it does to melee.
Okay.
So is New York looking to like pocket sand and throw some sand into people's eyes?
Maybe.
Anything goes.
If a creature is
Castle-
in an orb
yeah.
of darkness, then they're considered blind. Yeah, so
Mhm.
they would then have disadvantage.
They
That's
would.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, Nuo, first move, second level, darkness.
Okay. Is that
15 foot around. I'm going to cast it sort of on Nuo.
Okay,
so
cool.
that-
So we'll say that V3 is in there and Heartrind is more than 10 feet away. Sure. Is there there's no dex saves or anything to do with this,
No,
right?
there's nothing. It's just
Okay, let's say they're both creature
darkness.
affected then.
just darkness, which I imagine, like, unless they have blind sight, they can't then sort of see Nuo. And darkness spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate it.
Sure.
So-
Okay.
Darkness.
Just to summarize,
Darkness.
Yeah. And then, so sort of on that point where Nuo is, so it's just this 15 foot of darkness.
Yeah.
Nuo is then going to back up as far as because like they can't see through it, so they won't be
Correct.
able to see if she leaves either. So Nuo is going to back up 30 feet.
We'll say we'll put them in the corner.
Yeah, just sort of like still within like where like this 15 foot of darkness is, so like they can't see around it or see that she's moved to the side.
Okay,
so, like,
let's move
just
it
straight back.
Yeah, there you go. Good thinking.
Perfect. And then bonus action, going to use 3 more sorcery points to quicken a spell. And cast Magic Missile at 2nd level. Although, hang on, Darkness, Nuo can't see through that either, I guess.
Correct.
Okay, then never mind. Where?
Yeah.
Okay, she's not going to quicken spell or anything. That's going to be her turn.
Sure. Okay. Great stuff. Pavato, can I have a death saving throw, please?
You can.
Just a D20.
Yeah. 5.
Okay, so that's one failure.
Yeah.
Katie, would you like me to roll for a cut?
I shouldn't. Yes, but I shouldn't be. I don't think
no,
because
non-lethal, right?
Rahul
Okay,
didn't.
great. Okay.
Yeah.
So, is that just no action then on your turn? On their turn, kind
Oh
of?
yeah, I'm
Right,
I'm
okay, fine.
unconscious now. I think technically, for unconsciousness, you can roll a d4, and that's how many hours it takes you to wake up. But
Sure. Okay. Let's
I'm
not worry
assuming
about
that's
that.
really
Yeah,
not relevant
minutes.
right now. Yeah.
So we'll get on to
Yeah.
that. Okay, so Viper 2, they are going to 1, 2, 3. They are going to use their first action to dash and go 1, 2, 3. So they are they are going to use their breath weapon as a bronze dragonborn. Can Nuo make a dex saving throw, please?
Dex is. Does that just hit?
Oh no, so dex saving throw is for half damage or yeah.
Okay. Plus 3. 6. That's a fail.
Yeah, that might be a fail. So 4d6 lightning damage is coming their way.
No, just fire. Okay.
9 points of lightning damage.
Okay. Hey, let me just see what. Reaction. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. But Nuo is going to use Hellish Rebuke.
Sure.
And you also need to make a dex saving throw.
Okay. We got +0 to our dex modifier, but we rolled 18, 1/8.
Oh, okay. So that's a save. So you take half. So 2d10. Let's go quicker. 11.
Shoot.
So 6 points of damage.
Okay,
To
great
V2.
stuff on V2. Okay.
Mhm.
Awesome. Heartright, it is now on you, my friend.
Right. So there's a big sphere of darkness in front of me that I can't see through.
Nope.
So can I even walk towards Neo, or do I just have to walk in a direction and hope?
You can walk,
Yeah.
but you don't know where she is.
Right.
And you
Okay.
can't see through it. But I mean, you've got 30 feet of movement, haven't you?
Yeah. All right. Well, I move close to Neo.
Okay, so how do we... Is it like half movement speed because you're stumbling through the darkness, or I'm not sure how this works.
I mean,
don't
I
know.
think that's up to you to decide what, as the DM, what the darkness.
Yeah, and
would
it
do.
doesn't specifically say, because I guess it doesn't specifically hint
Sure.
at
Okay.
movement in the way
Roll.
that train
If you
would.
roll, can you roll a d20 for me? If we'll say 10 and up, you move in the correct direction. Anything else, then we move in the opposite direction.
14.
Okay, great. So, we'll say it's half movement speed because you're stumbling through the darkness.
Okay.
So we'll say it gets you up to there.
Right. So is that within 5 feet of Neo though?
It's not. So you can use one of your first actions to dash, and we'll roll that d20 again and see if you move in the right direction or sprinted in the wrong one.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Like, I was just throwing down
13.
whatever I could.
13.
13. Yeah. Okay. Fine. So you have one action to do whatever it is that you want.
Yeah. I'll do a non-lethal attack.
Oh, good, because
Squishy.
Nuo is real squishy and she's real rough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just want to end this tournament so that no one dies. All right. 15 plus 8 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't even matter.
3 plus 4 on the damage.
You've knocked
That's-
her unconscious.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. With a small.
Oh no,
bump
not
of the-
quite.
Oh, not quite.
She's got
Okay.
7 points left.
All right. Well, I've got to
Oh,
roll
sorry, 2
rate.
points left.
Oh,
but-
okay. If I've got to roll 2d8 for
Oh,
radiant.
okay, then she's
Well,
unconscious.
the first d8 was a 1,
Okay. Hang,
mean-
hang on
Oh,
now.
man.
Hang on
and the
check
second
out.
was a 4.
Yeah, she's unconscious.
Okay, got it. Cool. Well, with a small,
Castle,
with
the
a
children were indeed okay.
yeah.
From the cone of lightning. Castle,
Well,
what did
using
someone
the,
think about the children?
Somebody, please.
You see Boris like turn as the lightning's. There's a stray bolt of lightning going the wrong way, and Boris just kind of turns and it hits the shell
Sure.
and protects the group of 7 orphan children.
Orphan children
Yeah.
now.
There was an orphanage was visiting for the day to
Of course,
watch, and
yeah.
these were the orphans.
The organisers give out tickets to the local orphanages around the Braving Grounds district. Absolutely.
And the other children are just
Yeah.
like, wow, there's this fire and I can touch it. Thus creating a whole generation of children who think that they are impervious to fire.
Mhm. Ethnic Squares
that's
teaching
gonna
good
be
lessons. So, what was the rest of the radiant damage, my friend?
Oh, it
I
doesn't
mean,
matter. She's unconscious.
Okay,
and he was
fine.
doing a non-lethal hit.
Okay, so in that we have to go to our second of our two scenarios. So the announcer takes to the stage and says, after an epic final match, the announcer returns to the stage and announces the winners of the 823rd PD under 80 All Vasselheim Crucible Championships. For those interested, PD's post-divergence. So that is all good. And for context, just to prove that I did plan for every eventuality, here's the Ethnic Squares
Yeah,
with the thing as well.
Yeah.
Technically, we did win about an hour ago, and then
Yeah.
the Vipers decided to come back.
There's a reason why it's called
Yeah,
Venom.
we were
Bring
holding
in
the trophy.
Remember, like,
Yeah, that was cruel.
who paid
Uh-huh.
his entrance fee, huh?
So we'll say that obviously the medics arrive on the scene and revive everybody that needs reviving. So you have a healthy amount of of hit points left. Neo being the good sport they were. Jesse, feel free to disagree with me. They take the trophy from the announcer and hand it over to Heartride, saying, "You're all right, Heartride. You're all right."
Begrudgingly, I
Yes,
feel.
there you go.
Man, I don't think I can join this party. I think we're
But
gonna
it
have to
would
come
be
up
like,
with a
I feel like
different.
Nuo would try to like
I'm-
superheat it before handing it over.
Sure.
Man.
Okay.
All right, Vitz, we're gonna have to come up with a different plan. I don't think I can join this party. They all hate me already. Like,
Heartride
To
on his
be
solo
fair,
adventure.
I feel like the fact that Pavato beheaded someone
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yet you still didn't go out of your way to murder him probably says a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Sure.
well, I don't know. Well,
Okay.
He didn't trust me 4 times, and
But
then he...
before you move on, can we jump to what was happening during the battle?
Sure. Absolutely.
Just
So-
because I don't know what your next slides are. So
No, absolutely. Okay, so what is it that Ayana was up to?
So Ayana cased the joint during the last battle when she wasn't. She went and found that room.
She did, yeah.
Four
They
guards.
assumed that that's where so there's four guards posted outside, and that's where they assumed the monies were.
Exactly. So her whole plan was that Nuo was going to cause a big enough commotion, and
Mhm.
everybody else was going to cause a big enough commotion to draw those guards away.
Right. I'm not sure that happened, given how the officials on site would like threw pails of water at the fire, and then nothing happened, and then all the kids were like, "Yeah,
But
we're fine.
wouldn't-
We're impervious to fire."
Wouldn't the officials
Yeah,
be...
but how many of them are now holding children after Boris just
Like-
kind of handed them off to them?
And wouldn't officials be escorted by guards?
No, they're all of like the Braving Grounds. They're all kind of amongst and able to take care of themselves.
All right. So, I mean, Ayana doesn't know that it hasn't worked necessarily.
Correct. Yeah.
She has a fuck ton of ball bearings. She is like pinging them around the place,
Sure. Okay.
causing her own series of distractions at the same time.
Okay. Great. So the guards haven't moved from their post, so I'm not sure. Are you just scattering the floor with them, like in front of them? So if they do, they're going to do that thing where they go and then fall over.
Partially, like she has obviously left like half of them along the corridor,
Sure.
and then she is also like creating noise and pinging them around to try and draw the guards away from the door.
Okay, great. So we'll say that works, and the guards move away from said door. What's your next move?
All right, so she's going up to the door. She wants to check it for traps.
Sure. Okay. Make an investigation check, please.
22.
Sure. So there are no traps on this door.
She would like to try the door, and if it's locked, she wants to use Thieves' Tools to open it.
Okay, great. So I can't remember how that works. So it's your dex plus your proficiency modifier, I think it is.
Yeah. Okay, so it's locked.
Yeah,
Take
it
it.
is locked. Yeah.
I just need to check if I've got that trait that makes it if I roll below a 10, it's immediately a 10. But I don't know which level that comes off at.
It's okay.
Plus traits. I can't say it. Anyway, so 13 and because I'm proficient, that's then doubled. So that's a 21.
Okay, great. So you get into the door, you get through the door, and you find that the prize money has already been moved because there was going to be a prize giving ceremony on stage before the fight took place.
Is there anything else in the room?
There is not. No.
Just a little
No,
note
none
that
of it.
says,
Booyah.
Yeah.
supposed to be you.
There's nothing else in this room. No
I
trinkets.
mean, there's some nice silk cushions and things where people have been chilling out, and like there's a desk.
What's in the desk?
Sure, there's nothing of import. There's like pieces of parchment and inkwells. There's a fairly nice fountain pen, probably worth 25 gold pieces.
taking that pen.
Sure.
I'm taking some cushions.
Okay.
I'm
Great.
taking everything.
Anything that's not
Everything that is
At the
not
start of the
bold,
next
that I'm
episode,
taking.
like
We will say
It's-
that you managed to get round about, let's be generous, let's say 36 gold worth of loot from that room.
Perfect.
Okay.
But then I was gonna say, if it's at the start of the next episode, we have like Ayana's like over encumbered and like
Yes.
slowly she's got cushions and like ink
Hey.
parchment.
No
if you
more-
want to sleep comfy, you'll be wanting these silk cushions.
Okay, great stuff. So we'll say, so obviously the ethnic squares and minus Iona because she's off doing her daring do kind of thing, and a Viper Bhai are up on the stage. Heartryan, you noticed that you mentioned that you clocked a necklace that Iona Raven Oak was wearing before. We'll say that Iona, you stashed your loot somewhere and have come back onto the stage.
Yeah,
at this
I mean,
point.
I guess I put it into the room that we're staying.
Sure,
in.
absolutely. So, Heartryan, can you make a perception check, please?
I'll also be taking everything of worth from the room that we're staying.
Oh, of course.
It's a 6.
Perfect. So you spot that Iona Ravenoak was wearing a ring around her neck, held by a leather string. Even at a glance, you recognize this ring that once belonged to your old friend.
Yeah, what was her?
But with a 6.
Yeah.
He already clocked it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. You that rogue. Where did you get that ring?
I got it from my friend.
Oh yeah, how? Your
He
friend, you
died.
say? You didn't defeat him and steal it from him?
No, he died.
Can I do like a perception check to like?
So you can make
Maybe an
a
insight.
yeah. So you make an insight check, Rahul,
Okay.
and then Iona, if you can make a so perception or deception if you're lying to him or if you're telling the truth, you take your pick.
I mean, I'm telling the.
I know you are, but for the sake of
Okay.
for the sake of roleplay.
Well, I rolled an 18 on
Okay.
like my insight check.
So
I
you
rolled
get
a 26.
great. So you get the feeling that Iona Ravenoak is telling the truth, and
Okay.
the news about those passing is actually news to you.
Yeah. So like, what? Tell me what happened. How?
What?
How did
What?
this-
What? Who's this?
What happened to him? How did this happen?
He ran ahead without us.
That Badra, always
Yeah, I mean,
getting
classic
himself
Badra
into
move, really.
tricky situations. My God. And what? So you were traveling with him?
Yeah, he was one of our greatest companions.
He was one of our greatest fighters. How about to say?
I see. This
How do you
news,
know
I
him?
must take time to process you. See, Badra was a friend of mine. We've been on many smaller adventures, probably not as grand as the ones that you've been on. But
Insight check.
Sure. Make an insight check then.
15.
Yeah, from what you can tell, Heartryan is telling the truth.
we became friends. We met in a passing tavern. We played cards. I taught him how to play. It was very odd, but we ended up spending time playing cards, talking about each other's lives. And then we went on a few adventures. We parted ways as friends. But I remember he often had a ring that he used to do a little trick with, which he taught me how to do with my own ring, which is something like this. And I demonstrate the ring trick.
Mm-hmm.
And
Ayana clocked the ring.
What?
and,
Sorry, Jesse, what was that?
Ayana clocked the ring.
Okay, yeah. So you see that they're kind of a matching pair of rings. So they're similar in design. They've just got different colored gemstones in each.
But no, we went on a few adventures, did some helped some complete some quests, some requests together from villages we passed through, and then we parted ways. But he was a good friend of mine, and I'm genuinely sad to hear of his passing. But
I mean, don't want to burst your bubble. He never mentioned you.
Oh damn!
Well, be that as it may, the news still saddens me. But okay, Heartryan just sort of takes this information and backs away. So
Okay.
disappears.
Great. So, Did Harran know he was a werewolf? It's a bloody good question. There was one time when Kamel got his head bit off.
Well, no, he wouldn't have known because it only
No.
happened when he leveled up during
That's
his
true,
time
yeah.
on the Ethnic Squares adventures.
Okay, so you're all provided accommodation for the night in your lavish dormitories. Probably more lavish now. Ayana's lifted a few silk cushions and things from. Providing an ample opportunity to take a long rest. So I believe Ethnic Squares, you're likely to be level 11 now. We can do this. We can do this after the fact and all that good stuff. But yeah, long rest, all HP, return, key points, sorcerer points, all that good stuff.
Question.
Sure.
Did the people fighting today get any XP?
Yes, they get 500 XP each.
Okay, cool.
Thank
I
you
feel
for
like this
reminding me.
last slide this last sentence needs to change because I'm not part of the party.
No, okay. No. We haven't.
I think I have a plan, Vits. I have.
No,
I
no,
want to run something by you.
That's fine. So we will say that. So obviously the sunrise is another day in the Braven Grounds with the quietness sweeping over the district after the excitement of the tournament. Heartright, you accompany the party, we'll say to breakfast or something, to discuss the fate of their friend, their quest, and what's next for the Ethnic Squares.
Sorry, did you say 500 or 5,000?
500, my dude. 500,
Alright,
500.
so it's still not level 11.
Okay.
That half but I'm level 11, so
Yeah, so am I.
and so would Borisi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so half the party is a
So-
level higher than everyone else.
Okay, we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So it's next morning. It's breakfast, and you guys are discussing. The party is discussing the quest that they're currently on, the kind of bigger branches of the quest, with Heartright here, who is curious of information about how Badra was involved and what daring do were they on.
Going around doing god shit.
Yeah.
Wait, I was going to suggest a different route now based on how this all played out, but I don't.
We'll say that you're sticking with them around for breakfast, and you can decide to do whatever it is you want.
Okay. Okay. Well, so what? So I guess
We'll say you're still curious as to what happened to Badra, like the adventures. Obviously, with your smaller scale adventures that you go on, you're naturally curious in terms of what did he do, kind of thing.
Okay. All right. So what was the quest like? How did Badra? I remember him being a great fighter. Like, what could have happened? Like, what was the quest? What were you doing? How?
We're doing god shit.
Okay.
Like we're on missions, collecting special things.
Okay.
We've been to different planes of existence.
Wow. That's
When you say that, Boris is going to jump in with a quick test just to make sure that you're telling the truth, and says, "Yeah, Badger had strong feelings about snow.
no.
Do you know what those feelings were?"
Ah, yes. I remember we once went up a mountain to find some. I can't even remember what it was, but all he talked about was how he loved dope snow areas. God knows what he was talking about.
Made lots of little.
Yes, you did say that a lot. Yes, wow.
You see Cut being unable to hide a huge beaming smile as that new comes out.
Boris just sort of looks at the party and just gives a sort of nod of like, "Yeah, this dude checks out."
Yes, we often talk about snow things. Yeah. I think I remember once we completed the quest, he just wanted to go up the top of the mountain and just make snow angels, and I was very confused. We just walked all the way down it, but good times. Well, I mean, just considering that not many people I've come across knew much about Badra, and you might be potentially down a fighter in your group if you potentially, I don't know, maybe kind of needed someone else to maybe hang around. I'm quite interested in, your adventures sound way cooler than what I've done in the past, so if there happen to be room, just
So
need...
we'll say for
What do you bring to the party?
Do we set up a job interview?
Yeah, exactly.
What's your resume? Your portfolio?
You do bring up the diversity quota, so that's in your favor as a Dragonborn.
What would you say is your weakest feature?
So we'll say over the course of breakfast that you, Heartrind even, are fully informed and brought up to speed in terms of the various daring do's with an entity called Sparring Hawthorne and their quest for godhood, and how the ethnic squares have been involved with searching the holy symbols of the gods of Exandria, and how their last adventure was in the dominion of the Raven Queen, and that is where Badra fell. And so we'll say there's a 1,500 gold.
I was going to say.
Yeah. So we will. So we'll say for the sake of roleplay that you are now fully up to speed with the comings and goings of the ethnic squares.
Hell yeah! Welcome to the team.
That's
Well, I mean, has that happened yet? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like...
No. It's completely up to you, my friend.
Or you could be on probation. See if it works out.
On a trial basis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you're a contractor.
Yeah, contract. Just call me in when
3 times the
you
pay
need
packet, right?
Pavato moves up to him and pats him on the back and says, "I will not forget those final blows you dealt."
I'm sorry, Pavato. I did not know that the medics could not revive you fully, or there was a chance that could happen. You asked what my weakest feature was. It's certainly my intelligence.
Like you hear them like stumbling over every like 4th word or something like that. They're trying to get the words out.
Yeah, I mean, Ayana will definitely accept them into the party, but at a distance because she is untrusting of new people.
Absolutely, I think the same would be said of New Orkin. Yeah. Okay, are we all good?
I think so. I mean,
So that, I mean, we can do that later. Doesn't matter.
Okay, great. So, so ethnic squares. The words of the Raven Queen resonate with you as your minds refocus on your quest to stop Spiraling Hawthorne. Her words of wisdom is to seek out the Dawnfather to give you guidance as to where you should head next. Ethnic squares, do you remember where the Dawnfather is revered the most and where they are worshipped and things?
No.
Okay.
Can I make a history
Yes,
check?
you can, my friend. Yes, you can.
Perfect. 19.
Perfect. So it takes you a while, but you recall that the city of Whitestone features something called the Sun Tree, and that is a holy tree that spans covers most of the city actually, and that is a port into the Dawnfather himself, and yeah, so it's a very holy place, and it's one where we think you should visit. Are there any more questions?
Let's go to Whitestone, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pavat sort of suggests to the party that we should head towards Whitestone
Okay.
in search of the Dawnfather.
Great stuff. So, oh, there's a slide missing, but it's all good. So, with a plan in place to head to the city of Whitestone to converse with the Sun Tree, the ethnic squares set off north from Vasselheim to the Vesper Timberlands. After an uneventful journey along the Glasswalk Road, you reach the docklands of the eastern coast of Silra. Here you can charter a vessel to carry the party across the Osmond Sea to the land of Tal Dore. Ethnic squares, what would you like to do?
As this is happening, though, I first just say, guys, you're not going to regret letting me join the party. It's going to be really... I'm going to do you guys proud. I swear it's going to be good. I can't wait to go on this really big adventure. It's going to be awesome.
So you're paying our crossing fees, right?
Yeah, I can use my tournament winnings. Do I get a third of that 500?
So you get so obviously there's 6 members per team. So there's 250 gold coming your way. However, it is up to you whether you want to donate that to the person who you subbed in for.
Okay. I'll split. I can donate. Oh no, I'll donate half to the person I subbed in for, and then I'll use the other to help the party with the crossing fees.
Sure. So we'll
say try and make a good impression.
Yeah, we'll say you've got apparently... We'll say you've got in total with that your own gold that you had on your person. We'll say you've got like 145 gold pieces on you.
Okay.
And coincidentally, the crossing, 145 gold pieces.
No, I mean you can speak to the dockmaster, see which ships are there at the moment, and then
Ayana
you can negotiate a price.
Yeah. Are there any shops around?
Yeah, there's a couple of shops. What are you after?
Arrows.
Sure. So
I would have said that between the campaigns, Pavado would have stocked back up on arrows and stuff.
I mean, it picked up immediately after kind of thing in terms of you going to...
Yeah.
So that's fine. If you can tell me the price of arrows and things, then we can sort that out. I think it's like... Okay, great stuff. Yeah. So where we left off, Pavato was inquiring about the cost of arrows, and we'll say, yes, there's a few merchants where you can purchase a refill of arrows.
All right.
Yeah, Ayana will need to do that then as well.
Sure.
I'll buy 7 arrows.
Okay. Great. So we are on the docks of the Vesper Timberland, and yeah, you're trying to charter a boat back across the Osmit Sea.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay, I want to sell all of my loot.
Sure. So
you said the first lot was 36 gold worth, but what did I take from our other room?
Okay, we'll say that 16 gold worth of pieces according to the dice.
All right, let's add all of that to our inventory.
So we say that you return your cart with Hall of Notes. You do get your security deposit back, so that is all good.
Was that our security deposit?
I think it was like 20 gold or something like that.
All right.
Or, yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Perfect. All right, let's go talk to some dock hands if nobody else has any other shopping they want to do.
No, let's go to the docks.
Sure. So you speak to the clerk behind the desk there, and they rifle through their various ledgers and things, and they tell you that a ship called the Leviathan Siren is currently in port and getting ready to ship out to Taldore, just south of Imol. Passage for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you now will be 56 gold pieces.
Our good friend Heartrain has that, and I tap him on his shoulder.
Person?
No, total.
Oh, okay. I mean,
you will be there is a caveat of you will be expected to do a little bit of work whilst on the Leviathan Siren, just clean your decks and the usual gubbins.
Can we pay extra to not have to do that?
Sure. I don't know.
So,
are you cool with that?
I mean, what I'm
trying to be more
got
than,
out. Yeah, he's more than happy to pay for that.
Extra.
Wow.
To have his newfound friends.
I'm gonna have to rethink some things. I think. Man,
Pay to not.
I'm getting rinsed here.
It's going to be another 20.
It's what Badra would have wanted.
Yeah.
I knew Badra before you. Don't play like it.
But who knew him better?
Are you stamping up another 26 gold to have the posh suite to get yourself across?
All right. Well, I think this to myself internally. I'm like, right. Sure. I think I should probably just do it because the party. I need to make some good impressions here because they're very untrusting of me. So I will pay it reluctantly internally, but in my outwardly, I'm like, you know what? For you guys, as a first sort of celebration of our new party coming together, I'll do this for you guys. So yeah, I'll pay the extra gold and cover it.
Okay.
Thank you, Adrian.
You call him Badra?
No,
too soon, man. Too soon.
I didn't.
It's now where you get the sense, Heartride, that you're getting taken advantage of ever so slightly.
I may need to rethink some things.
Okay, great stuff. So, having successfully negotiated passage on board Leviathan Siren, the crew begin to prepare to set off. The wind fills the sails as the crew raises the anchor as the Siren swiftly leaves port. The vessel Timberlands become ever smaller on the horizon as you pick up speed, heading across the Osmit Sea. I think that is a fantastic place to stop. Well done, everybody. The tournament arc of D&D with the Ethnic Squares has come to an end. GG's, everybody.
GG's.
I was going to say, as they're all sailing off, Ayana, because she's always got beers, like, passed out some bottles of beer to everyone.
Of course, yeah. We'll say that they were on the cart with Hall of Notes to begin with, and you just unloaded those and put them onto the Leviathan Siren.
And Pavata kind of heads off and takes care of any animals on deck, if there happen to be any.
Sure. Okay. We will take care of that. In the meantime, I just want to say thank you everybody for being in chat, for the hype train earlier. That's mind blowing, and for your support about this crazy shenanigans we get up to here on D&D with the Ethnic Squares. So we will say thank you so much for watching. We'll be back Sunday at 3 p.m. British Summer Time, and we will see you next week. So take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.